Hey, what's going on, winners and grinners? We're back at it again. All right, so today, as you saw, we're going to play big blocks. Now, at the shop here, better turn that ringer off. I'm bloody hopeless, guys. You'd think I'd know by now, wouldn't you? Righto. Big changes happening this year. So, as you know, Leith is an engine reconditioner, and we're going to be supplying online reconditioned cylinder heads for sale. Okay, so we're in the midst of putting all that together. The valve facer that we had worked, but wasn't the best. But then last night on Facebook Marketplace in Nanango, and I've been looking for a valve facer for a while, this bad boy come up. It's only a small one, but yeah, it's in really good shape. It's done bugger all work. All the slides are really good, and it was cheap, like so cheap. I'll show you our other big girl that we've got, but there's just no need for the other big one. But anyway, yeah, I know you probably don't care, but I'm pretty excited. Yeah, as you know, I don't just buy project cars to not work on. All right, how about we do this, guys? I don't know if you saw the post just before. Now, last night that guy was carrying on how he knows me, and I left him on that page to try and work out who he was. Okay, but then in the end, he started hassling Jono's missus, so he had to go. So I had to block him. So if you're wondering why I let him go on for so long, he reckons he knew who I was, and I was trying to work out who he was. But anyway, maybe one day it'll come out who he was, and we'll sort that out then. But yeah, so sorry to any guys that he abused. But anyway, he's gone now. But he did put he put something on there, and he said Leith deals with a lot of people every day. We're both old. He doesn't, okay, but me with my 50 project cars, yes, it would piss him off because it pisses me off. And as you can see, there's no room here for him to work because I keep buying cars and they're everywhere. But in saying that, it is what I do for a job. So I turned up here this morning. I don't know if you guys saw the picture that I put up of the Jag just before on the parts finder page. He turned up this morning because I've been working on the Jag. He started buffing the bonnet. That's not a bloke that hates the Mercedes behind the truck. That's not a guy that hates my projects and what I do, you know what I mean? It's just a V8 Merc. Christopher Gunn, dude, legend, thank you very much. It's a V8 Merc. Apparently it's got electrical issues or something, and maybe motor issues. It is quite tidy inside. There's some old undies just there. If you're interested in it, ring the yard. It's got tinted windows, obviously. It's actually in quite good shape. It's got a sunroof. I haven't even put a battery in it to try and start it, but if you are interested in it, just contact the yard, okay? Just Google Kingatow and you'll get my number, or here's my number there. Okay, so jot that down, give me a call, or there's the yard number up the top there on the wall, okay? Yeah, and we can work something out with you if you're keen for a V8 Merc. Yeah, so let's go inside and we'll ask Leith. Okay, I'll tell him to answer me honestly because I've got thick skin. I don't really care what he thinks about all my projects. Ben Arnold, thank you very much, dude. You made it, man. You made it. All right, so we'll hit him up, see what he says. Hey, Captain. Yeah. Now, last night there was a bloke on Facebook carrying on, and he said that you are pissed off with all my projects and you hate all my projects and it gives you the shit. Honest answer, I've got thick skin, dude. How do you feel about what I do and flitting from job to job and not finishing anything? And
okay, I'll be frustrating.
Yep.
I don't hate any of the projects. I actually like all of them, but it's just hard when you want to get something done on one and then all of a sudden you go into the other one. And that's why I guess now I'm trying to concentrate on the big block and the fair lane as much as I can, because basically this is going to be my project and I'm going to get it done. Yep. And yes, I'll help Red on his projects in between, but this is going to be my priority now because I want to get it done.
But would you agree?
Hang on. I can't hate him too much. As soon as I got in here this morning, I've seen that Red had been working on the Jag.
And he started.
I'm going to half that bonnet and see what the paint comes up like.
You know, like the thing come up.
I can't hate him too much.
Yeah, you can't hate it too much when he turns up. I didn't ask him to do it. He just turned up knowing that it needed to be done and just see if he had to paint it or not. But the paint actually come up pretty well. It actually.
I'm going to have to do heaps of repairs.
There's a few repairs, obviously, but the paint's going to come up good enough for me to drive it. All right. But yeah, so you don't hate the projects. No. Yes, it is frustrating, but at the same time.
There's a lot of your projects I think are absolutely stupid that you like that I don't. But the majority of them, like the Jag, I love, Fairlane, you know, the Val, Skyline, I think that stinks.
But that's
so
a,
at the end of the day, the Skyline's a money-making thing. It's not a project for us.
the Skyline's one for work. The same as this Navara is one for work. It's not one of mine. Like we do other cars. But I hope that makes sense to you. But you've got to understand that.
If I see him on like on shitty sometimes, it's not got nothing to do. Well, that has to be, but it's got nothing to do with what I'm doing. It's the fact that, like even today, like I've had a pretty hard week, and like the last thing you want to be doing after you've had a big week is keep working, and
Yeah.
you know, I get over it. Like I've worked on cars every day for as long as I can remember, and there's only so much of it that you can take, and you could get sick of it. It's like if you're a concreter during the week, you want to go out concreting on the weekend. You don't want to do that. You want to go and do something else. And,
but all I can say, guys, is this channel that we've built, okay, and that includes yous, because without you guys, there is no channel. If you want to watch a car go from a wreck to something mint within half an hour or 2 days, Discovery Channel have shows like that, okay, with massive budgets. I buy it when it comes up and it's cheap. I don't not buy it. I have to and put it aside and we can work on it later. If you want to see something finished, I'm not your man. Like, it'll get finished when I need that car to drive. That Jag is going to get finished because I need that car to drive. The Fairlane's going to get done because Leaf wants it, so he can have it. Like, I don't care. But along the way, you'll see the ins and outs of it, the goods, the bads, the shit fight, the stuff that doesn't work. Like today, I'm going to start modifying Series 2 interior to go into that Jag. I know you guys don't have a Jag, but hopefully by the end of getting that Jag going, you guys will have fallen in love with Jags too. But yeah, I'm just going down the front to that 38 Dodge two-door for that bloke. So we will have a look. And that's right, who cares about that dude? He's gone now. But yeah, PU, Super Chat, I love Captain. He's great bloke. $30 for Captain's lunch today. Not rich, just love the work on the channel. That's it, eh? Thank you very much, PU. I'll let the old captain know when I get back up there, mate. Yeah, well, that's it. I was actually quite surprised that everyone sort of got involved. Once he started getting up Jono's missus, that was it for me. You're done. See you later, mate. Like, yeah. I was just hoping to work out who he was. And then I was going to be able to send you a picture of me stepping on his throat. But anyway, we'll worry about that another day. All right, 38 Dodge two-door sedan. So I'll point out the goods and the bads and the uglies. Okay, so across the bottom you got your normal rust, okay, but where the hard parts are to repair around the windows are good. See, all the door jambs are good, okay. You've got all your side covers, the motor's complete, the bonnet's good, the guards aren't too bad, there are front bars for it, the grille's still in good shape, around the front windscreen's in good shape, as you can see. Okay, there's a little bit of rust just there, but nothing major. Rear guards are all right, they're okay in the bottom. All right, now this is the worst part of it all. This section here across the back of the boot. There is another boot lid there and a heap of parts inside, like it is full of parts. There's another bar like that for the front. Rear guard is pretty good, but you do have on this strip here, but they're easy repairs because they're flat sections. It's not like you've got to rebuild window surrounds, okay? Bottom of that door is the same, which is rusty, but the carcass is actually quite good. It's still got all your side covers in under the guards, all the suspension's still there. Like, it's actually pretty good. There are extra side covers, okay? And it is full of parts in there. The dashboard is there, the roof's still in good shape. You got your bars for your hood liner. Yes, it is. So that's a 36 or 38 two-door Dodge sedan. No, two-door coupe sedan or something like that. Sedan coupe or something along those lines. $2.5 grand. I can deliver it. If you need done, we can work that out. But yeah, so it's a project for someone else because I'm definitely not going to do it. I don't have time, obviously. But yeah, all right. So today, now we're finished with my tears and my crying and explaining how, I don't know, Leith hates all my projects. But anyway, we're going to pull down the 460 big block because we're going to have to order the parts for that out of the States because it's a lot cheaper. So once we've got that apart, we can order parts this week. And yeah, we can go from there. Okay, you're our Aussie roadkill. Don't change the way you do things. Thanks, mate, I appreciate that. That's a pretty bold call. And yeah, I am hoping to do a lot more road trip stuff down the track. But yeah, like, well, you guys see, like last night I left the workshop at 9 o'clock. You start at 7 o'clock in the morning, and that's my day every day. So you can sort of understand why I don't get a lot of time to do projects, but I will be doing a lot of nights here soon to get stuff done for you guys and have a bit of a play. I do enjoy talking shit and showing you what's going on. So yeah, okay. Does it have seats? Yes, there are. The seats are there. So the front one is a bench seat, and it's got all the decorative steel work around the bottom, but obviously all the material's gone. But all the springs are there, the bases, the runners, and all that sort of stuff for the interior is there for it. If you are serious about it, get in touch with me. We can go through it in depth, okay? Or you're more than welcome to come up and have a look, and yeah, okay? I'll give you a call when I finish up, Howard, or once you know the live feed's finished, give me a bell if I forget. So yeah, we'll have a chat. Can I bring it to Victoria? Oh, not really, but I can organise. There's a bloke called Treasure Transport on Facebook. He does a lot of stuff like that, and he'll be prepared to take that job on. So we can organise to get it down there. Whether I take it to Brisbane for you to give it to him, if he doesn't want to come out here, but anything's doable. Okay, we've just got to go through the process to work it out. Okay. Hey Red, do you know where I can get an A9X 4-door flares? Cracked my old ones. Taking the corner. Replaglass, have some? We don't have any, do we?
No, we don't. But it depends whether you want the genuine ones or you want fiberglass.
Yeah, if fiberglass ones are good enough, Replaglass in Ipswich do them, or there's Spoilers and Body Kits Australia that have been advertising on Facebook lately. That they look like a pretty good company. Yeah, just look on we don't have any here, sorry, and I don't really know of any, but if you have a look on eBay, a guy gave you a $30 super chat before, Letho, for lunch.
Thanks, mate.
His name was PU, I think he was PJ.
Yep.
Yeah, I love Captain, his input, he's a great bloke, $30 for Captain's lunch today. Not rich, just love the work on the channel. So
thanks, dude. Appreciate that.
Yeah. All right, so... All right. He started pulling this apart. I'm going to. All right. So I went out the back today with the Jag for you guys that were playing last night with me, and I've pulled off those. That's the rear one. See how it's got that step up. So I don't know if that's going to work for the back one, because remember how we had our flat timber and then that bit stuck on, so that won't work. And then our front one. A Series 2 doors must be slightly larger, because I've put that on there and it doesn't quite fit. So I might trim that perhaps and see if I can get that to fit. And the other issue that I ran into... Oh, no, I had a good issue. Can you guys remember how I was worried about the front speaker covers and how it didn't really mesh with what I wanted to do, because the door trims have all got... where's the door trim gone? The door trims have all got speaker holes in the front. And pulling this one here off the Series 2, so that's our handle we're going to use. Remember that, guys? Remember the other handles? So I pulled that off. But then that sits there, that goes there. And this one's got a speaker, but it's got that carpet there, but it's got this nice chrome strip to join those two together. So I'm going to put a speaker into the door and then get a flat piece of carpet like that and cover the speaker over so it looks like there is no speaker, and then run that chrome strip along the door trim. Does that make sense to you guys? And that way I don't have to worry about ugly looking speaker covers in the front door trims. I know this is a rough car. I know that I'm painting the door trims with vinyl paint. I'm well aware of that, but I'm just trying to make the best of a shitty situation with what I've got. Yeah, so I'll flush mount a speaker in there so we still have a speaker, and then the carpet will just cover it, which will be perfect. And I'll see if I can modify those front bits. Because, yeah, I'm not going to be able to run them in the back there, but those door trims have come up good. Like, I put the door handle on there last night. Even with using vinyl paint, it's pretty good. Look how good that paint come up. Isn't that awesome, what he done there? Look at the difference. And that's just a quick buff over, no polish yet, just buffing compound. So, obviously got to repair these, but, yeah, you guys know that I love being able to do something, make something out of nothing. But that's just tidy, you know what I mean? I know it's not the best option to paint that, but she's looking clean now. All the chrome's come up. It's pretty good in there now. The wood timber's looking nice. So yeah, I'll get the rest of these door trims on today. I've got that one on already. I'll work out what I'm going to do in the front. It's going to look a bit funny, isn't it, with that chrome strip there and that not there. So I don't know. I'll have to, I think I'm going to have to repair series ones. I don't think I'll, what buffing compound? Oh, mate. I don't think it's anything special. It would have just been what he found on the floor. Just super cheap stuff. Just what was here. We will buy some proper cutting compound. It was just, yeah.
I'll get some crampler.
Yeah, what's that?
I'll get some good crampler stuff because if you're gonna do repairs on a car like that and you want to like basically buff it first, you can't use like your normal wax or anything like that because obviously then
The paint will flare.
Yeah, that's it. So I'm trying to use something that's got no waxes or additives or anything in it. Basically, it's just a harsh compound, just to basically get all the crap off it. And then once that's done, I can sand all those areas and I can bog it up and then paint it and blend it all in, and then give it a proper buff after that to actually blend all the.
It'll never come up perfect, but it'll be better than a rat rod, but not as good as a show car.
It'll be a 10-foot car. It'll look good until you get 10 feet away from it.
Yeah.
It'll be awesome.
But I'm going to daily it. I'm going to drive it everywhere. And yeah, now I've lost my drink, which I always do because I'm not real smart. So I'm going to find a drink and we'll come back and we'll play big blocks. What do you reckon, guys? That sound like a plan for you? So yeah, the Jag's coming along. Leith was talking bloody manifold Holy changes and that, and I'm like, mate, the turbo's going to go on it. We'll just get it going stock and then move on. We can't help ourselves. It's yeah. But I don't know where my drink's gone, which annoys me a lot. All right, bugger it. We'll play big blocks. I'll worry about that later. What? What's wrong? Okay. He's got a flat battery. Okay, I just got asked what aerial I'm going to run on the Jag. To be honest, I'm probably not going to run an aerial at all. I don't really listen to the radio. So long as I've got Bluetooth for my phone and a USB slot, I'm happy. There's an aerial in the back corner there. There you go. They run one stock. But I honestly don't think I'll be actually hooking it up. I'll probably hook it up so the stereo works, I suppose. But other than that, I'm not going to worry about it. It's not broken, and it's electric, but yeah, I'm just going to leave that. Look, the radio's not even hooked up in my truck. I listen to audiobooks all the time, and yeah.
That's the weirdest thing I've ever seen. I've never pulled apart a stock 460 before. Like I've built tough ones and that with all aftermarket cranks and that, but the counterweight is actually separate to the balancer.
Wow.
That is cool. Because these are an externally balanced engine. So they have a counterweight on the front of the crank. I've got to get that key out. And on the flex plate as well. The flex plate is. So you've got weight on the flex plate and a weight on the front of the crank there. So that's an externally balanced engine. A lot of other engines basically internally balanced, so it's in the counterweights on the crank.
You're going to balance the internal assembly anyway, aren't you?
I will do the rods and pistons and stuff like that, but just to make it a little bit better, but I'm not going to get too carried away. Right.
Well, he's on the phone. We'll go back to the Jag again, guys. Yeah, antenna. Hey, GC8 Australia, how are you, mate? Buffing compound, 4 flares. Does it have seats? I answered that. All right, cool. All right. What am I doing now? Love the different cars. Teach me what they have. Okay. I think that we're back to not running the chrome bits. What do you guys reckon? It looks funny having that chrome strip on the front bit and not on the back, and I can't use the back series 2 pieces. See how that's sitting? See how that's sitting there like that? You can't see because of that light there, but yeah, I think I'm just going to run total black. So let's look at the one out the front and see what we can find. Yeah, I'll get rid of that chrome strip. It doesn't look right. It doesn't follow. But I'm definitely going to do that down the bottom and just stick the carpet over the hole. And yeah, to delete the speaker cover, which will be perfect. Leith said that there's a heap of Jag parts up there that they moved. So that must be where my other black handle is. But yeah, you guys just laugh at me struggling to get up that ladder. So I'm not going to do that on camera. Yep, I'm coming.
No, do you want me to get up there?
No, you do 460, man. I'll just flip between that. When you're on the phone or doing stuff, I'll play other games. Yeah, this thing's not too schmegged up. Look at that. Yeah, in the front there. I'm glad we didn't just run it, eh? Patrol Life, thank you very much, mate. Really, really appreciate it. We have some patrol stuff coming up. I've got a gearbox to fix in one that I'm sort of going to keep, so we'll play around with that. He's just removing the keyway. It looks like I have a little bit of a limp. No, just one leg shorter than the other. I don't know. Not really, but...
Yeah. Alright, well... Oh yeah, I just noticed something a bit weird, like... Yeah, the rockers there, oil deflectors.
Yep. Oh.
Oh, let's put that one the wrong way. There was one on the other side the wrong way as well. I just found that weird.
Which shows it's been apart before.
Yeah.
There's our cam in there, you can't really see anything bad. What's that there for?
What's that? Oh, that's basically where the cross drilling is for the oil galleries.
Okay.
So when so they block that off, so they'll drill through that way to go into that oil gallery there, through that way to go into that oil gallery there, from when they do the factory machining.
The limp could have been those screws in my pocket going into my leg because, because it wasn't too pleasant, I can tell you that much. There you go. Did I put my drink in the fridge? Yeah. Looks like our 20s are going to fit too, which is going to be good. We'll be able to drop it on its guts and, yeah, it'll be mad good. Oi. Almost had a limp then. 753 to be exact. What? What's a 460 in litres? About
7.4.
Oh, and then someone puts 7.35 to be exact.
Okay, fair enough. No, but it might be 20 thou over. Come on.
All right. So
it might be a 464.
What we're trying to achieve is we're going to pull it apart. We're going to assess whether it needs pistons, and I'm guessing we're probably going to put pistons in it anyway, something a bit lighter so it'll rev a bit better.
Maybe.
Yeah, and then...
The thing is, but who knows if it has a rebuild, like it's just...
Yeah, it's sort of a lucky dip. We don't know much about it. And looking at this, it has been apart before, so... Yeah, I know, it's a bit straight. I know, lucky we didn't just run it, eh? That would have blocked the pickup, for sure.
Because that's where the breather is on the rock cover.
Oh, okay.
That's why you get all the build-up around that area there, because it's all travelling this way. As soon as all the gunge meets the air, it turns to that. So that is basically just dry oil particles.
Cool.
So,
I'm not sure if we're going to power cruise. I don't have any plans at this stage.
Power cruise is awesome if you like sitting in the lane for 4 hours trying to get out. Unless you've got a pit pass, which is good.
All right, so the person...
Power cruise is bloody good fun. Okay. Agent 47. You just got to have a bit of thick skin with the internet, buddy. You can't let them get to you. Everyone has a different opinion on what they are. Everyone has something going on in their life. We all have bad days. Don't take it to heart, buddy. Make sure you come back. Make sure you join in. You're more than welcome here. Okay? Don't worry about it. It's all good. Well, who's giving shit?
Someone forward name or something. It's all good. Doesn't matter. Did you get water out of the fridge or an energy drink? I actually got soft drink, but I have water in my bag at the moment. I'm getting there. I know I should drink more water too, but I don't. Love seeing progress on the Jag. Always been too scared to own one because excessive motorsport Jaguar on Hoonigan. Did you guys go and watch that? Did you guys go and watch the video I put up on the Kingatow parts finder Facebook page? The Jag with the Jag motor with the turbo on that drift car. Like anyone that says one of those Jag motors can't eat a barra, go watch that video. It is a freaking animal. Christ. Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, yes, the Fairlane's going auto. We have a C6 to go in it, and we have one of the subscribers on here, a bloke down in Brisbane, contacted me. He has 2 converters for us. I've just got to get down there and buy them. One was a 30.
28 and 32, I'm pretty
Yeah, a 28 and a 32, depending on what cam we end up with, depending on which converter will run. But yeah, so Leith went down while he's playing that. Went down and sandblasted. It's been primed. Obviously, it's sitting outside again. We've got a little bit of repair to do because there is a little bit to do. Okay, just a couple of little spots. Nothing major. The floors are absolutely spot on. It's had a restoration done before. Like, it must have been early 80s or something because it's all been brazed. But across the top's not too bad. Nothing we can't sort out. Leith's pretty keen to spend some time in the engine bay. Like, that's all been sandblasted now. There's a little bit of rust just down here in this support. We'll fix that. And he's going to go through and weld up all the extra holes and make it... It's not going to be a show car, but it is going to be a pretty tidy sort of thing. Leith's pretty keen on it, so... We'll keep following the process and it'll come together quite well. He's got one of the heads off.
Yeah, that's perfect.
Hey man, how'd you go with the VL? How'd you go with the VL?
Yeah, good.
Fuel pump?
No, yeah, I think so.
Yep.
I'm pretty sure it is. The fuel pump is hot anyway.
He won't want to go on camera, I can guarantee you that, but he's got a really... the owner of the Turbo VX, he's also got a really, really tidy VL Calais. And
tidy VL Turbo too.
Yeah, he got a turbo as well. He's got quite a few cars. As they come out, I'll show you guys. But it stopped yesterday. It's been sitting for a while and pretty sure it was fuel pump. It seemed to me like it was fuel pressure.
The fuel pump was very hot.
Okay, so ran low on fuel and overheated.
No, it needs fuel.
Okay.
But yeah, the fuel pump's really hot, so I'm saying you might be right.
Yep.
I'll let you know more in the next day or two.
I have my moments.
Yep.
She rang me this morning, bogged somewhere out the back of nowhere.
Yeah, she wanted me to come rescue her too.
You probably got the same one.
Yeah, I told her to put $100 for the permit for the Pajero, $50 for the fuel, if not, go away.
Well, that's what's going to cost me to tow it, so, yeah.
I already done a donation of $50 yesterday.
All right, so it's very lucky, guys, we pulled this apart and didn't just think we were going to run it. It was supposed to be a good runner, but it must have done a head gasket at some stage because it's got a lot in the bore. Now, this is not the end of the world, guys. Hopefully that'll hone up. If not, we'll bore it and put pistons in it. And what size are they? Doesn't say. So I think it's standard bore still. But we'll pull this head gasket off. It doesn't look like it was blown between any of the galleries. I can't see where the water's been getting into that bore. Leith's going to get the shits that I'm pulling this apart, so he can't look at it as it comes apart, but anyway. It's a good thing because now we rebuild it properly and it'll come up freaking awesome. Now, I can't see any blown spots there for water. These are your water galleries here, guys. Okay, same as here. Okay. So for water to get into that bore, I can't see any blown section between. I think that's just from sitting or when it got imported that it may have, yeah. Because I can't see any blown bits. It's still good. Yeah. I don't know. Anyway, Captain will be back in a second and he'll run through and throw his eye over it and tell us what's going on. I'll put that back on so that we can trick him that I didn't touch it. Yeah, lucky we didn't try and run it, eh?
Yep.
Like that was, yeah, a good call. So, but I can't see where it's got water. It must have been from importing it.
Yeah. No, after mate, it's got Velcro head gaskets on it anyway, so yeah, definitely been apart once or twice. Hang on. Which way was that?
Yeah, that way, because there's got.
Yeah, okay, yeah, no, because I was thinking, oh no, they had the head gasket on back to front, because it does say front there.
Yeah.
I'm thinking, oh no,
But yeah.
Ah, 5454, yeah.
So, yeah, we intended on just putting this in and getting it running. Well, the first intention was, I don't know, to be honest, what it was. The plans change that often. But anyway, we're rebuilding it now, 100%. We may even have to bore it now because of that, depending on how far the pitting goes in the bore. So It's a good thing,
It's a
though.
shame because there's no lid on the ball.
Yeah. But at least now, this is a good thing, though. Having that rust in the bore, it means when we go through the process now, and Leaf will pull this apart, and he'll try and hone it, and then he'll be able to show you how much is too much pitting and what you'll get away with and what you won't. If you want to save some money, and if you don't, whether you can take a punt on a little bit of pitting, and yeah, so...
That all depends on how dodgy I'm feeling on the day too.
Yeah, and it's for me, it's not for a customer, so yeah.
No, I want it to be right.
Yeah, well, you're the one going to be driving it. I'll be in my slow old Jag, just cruising with my tartan hat on.
How much for the seats and the driver's mirror? The seats are pretty average.
Yeah, all right. So what do we got here, guys? Hey, Paul, how are you, buddy? He's just serving customer again, guys. In the fair, okay, so we answered the fair lane. What colour? The fair lane, we're just going to pretty well run, same colour. These are the bars here. So the chrome's not the best on them. So we're just going to go yellow and black. And, yeah, black interior. There won't be a lot of chrome left. I know everyone loves chrome, but if it's a difference between getting the hard top going and chroming stuff on that, I'd rather get the hard top going and just have black chrome. So yeah, it is what it is, guys. I know it's not everyone's cup of tea, but what do you do? My 253's been 30 foul. What would it be in litres on it too? Yes, massive cam. Okay, so for this big block, we want to run aluminium heads and a roller cam, but I don't have the money right now. So we're going to put it together with a large hydraulic, like the biggest hydraulic pretty much we can find. And he's going to do a small port job on the heads, and we'll do springs and all that sort of stuff so it hold revs to run cast iron heads. And then the thing will evolve down the track to probably a better auto than the one we've got in it when we do roller cam and aluminium heads. So we'll get it going, we'll play with it, we'll take the track with you guys, show what it does, use it, enjoy it, and then we'll then say, right, so now if you've got more money and you throw money at it, how much difference are aluminium heads and a roller cam going to make? So it'll be a nice adventure, really. So yeah, because the price difference, set of aluminium heads are about $3 grand, roller cam's about $1,500-1,800, whereas hydraulic cam and a full rebuild kit will be under $1,000. So to put the whole thing back together, that's just parts. Like you've obviously got to pay someone like Leaf to do that sort of job, but it does make it very affordable for us to build a freaking monster to put in that and have some fun. But it'll be a good adventure for you guys. Like as you know, I never finish anything, but this thing will never be finished. It'll just be something that gets added to and added to all the way along the way. I think it'll be pretty fun, and it's something different too. Like you can look at any amount of imports and skylines and bloody all the rest of it.
There's leverage bar.
Yeah. Jack handle.
Yeah,
Right there on the jack.
that one. I'm already off somewhere.
Okay. There's probably one behind the seat of my truck. What colour are we going? I just answered that. I read I'm going to take a big block Tirana, sweet, to Brisbane Power Cruise. Would love you guys to come and cruise, chop some turbos. We'll see how we go. We'll see. When is Power Cruise? That's September or something, isn't it? I might even have the Jag turboed by then. We'll see how we go. I'm not going to commit to anything because I don't want to disappoint anyone. Okay, so it's a maybe. It's not a, yeah. What's black chrome? The chrome on a car, painted all black. Because I can't,
Satin black.
like a satin black. So all the chrome bars, chrome around the windows, and all that sort of stuff will end up being painted a satin black instead of it being chrome, because the chrome all over the car isn't that good, and I can't afford to get it re-chromed. And I honestly think that thing will look better yellow and black with a big set of black. The wheels are up the top for it, I think. But yeah. Anyway. Hey, Mr. Jack, how are you, dude? Still got plenty of power torque as it is. That thing's stock would have just been a freaking animal. I might have to. You know. Do you want me to do that bit and you hold the camera?
Yeah, just need.
Silver paint
No way.
would look great on the fair. No, I've done the sort of, I don't know if you've seen Mitch's Monaro. He done all that sort of aluminium sort of colour. It's yellow and black. It's, yeah, we've already worked it out. We're both very happy with running that way. G'day, Deep South Productions. How are you, buddy? Hope the wheels for it. No, they're not 20s. There's got to be something with a sidewall, like a 15 on the rear with a big sidewall, so we can run a semi-slick or something like that.
ET street radials.
Yeah, ET street radials or something on the back. So the rears will be a 15. I do have a 17-inch. Once I'm finished here with Leith, I'll go up the top and I'll show you the wheels we bought for it. I don't know if they're. I think there's. He's struggling here, guys. Do you want to swap? So I do that and you do this.
No.
No, probably not going to mini tub it. It depends. Down the track, maybe when we go roller cam and heads and stuff, we might look at doing that. But
Yeah, it won't need to.
have we got a socket that'll fit that head side there?
No.
No? Do you want me to have a go at that?
Yeah, go for it.
All right, we'll swap. There you go.
Okay, we'll swap.
Leith can climb up and show you the wheels if he doesn't.
Oh, can I?
You know, they're like Pro Stars, but the black ones that come out.
Yeah, no, just those two there, that's all.
Okay, and I'm going that way, yeah?
What's that? No, you're going towards me. I'd probably go down this way too, not. There you go, see? All he needs is a little bit of weight behind you.
A little bit. Oh, that one's going to snap so bad. Should I go back in?
Yeah, well, now I can do it once. If you just crack them, then I can do all that. No, the one closest to the corner here. Maybe we should get the whole pole for the off the jack. Jesus Christ. Yeah. Yeah, alright, that'll do. I can take
It's
it from there.
still tight, man. It's not even dry.
That's insane. Oh well, that'll. So I should put plenty of lube on your bolts.
All right.
Alright, there you go.
There you go. Who wants to look at these wheels? Am I climbing the ladder or not, guys?
Everyone has a fascination with wheels like
The hard top. No. Yes, it is rare, but not 300 grand. With a pretty good build, maybe 80 to 100, something like that. The hard top, that wouldn't be worth 300 grand. It is rare, but
yeah, 80.
yeah, something like that. But yeah, tighter than a nun's nasty. He didn't write that. I added to the end of his comment. Okay. How about vinyl wrapping the Jag? Not big on vinyl wrapping, to be honest. Hey. I do love a VN Calais. Calais, you're going to lynch me. I even said that on that post, but Calais I find to be a better car than an SS, even in the VNs. I had a white over silver VN Calais when I first met Nicole, and it was a fucking beautiful car until I painted it black and put a Group A body kit on it, and that wrecked it. But Calais are just awesome. They just seem to be solider, and they just sit on the road so well. I love Calais. You guys will see the picture on the parts page. You've got a green, it's quite a tidy car. All right, we can have a look for the other Jag parts while we're up here, I suppose. Okay. You know, like, I know, but back to the comments with that I don't finish anything. It takes a long time. Like, anyone can open a wallet, well, not anyone, because you don't have any money, and buy everything or pay someone to do stuff, but I like to collect things for the right price and put them aside and then build the car. I like to, at the end of a car, the build is for me. Driving it at the end of it, I'm not interested. I don't care. I enjoy building the cars more than anything. It's the thrill of the hunt. All right. I bought these. They're a 17 by 4.5. Yeah, brand new tyres on them that I got fitted up when we first got them. They are brand new. Pro Street. So we'll run them. They've got like the Combo Pro lip in it there. Okay. And yeah. What's that? Yeah. Yes. And then on the rears, I think you can fit a 10-inch wheel under. We may shorten the diff so we can run a 3.5-inch backspace, so we end up with a massive dish, and then run a 265 or 275 ET Street on the back, so it hooks up. But yeah. So what do you reckon of those wheels, guys? Are they something you reckon? Yeah. I know it, James, but it's just, you know, for guys that have just turned up, it does keep coming up about me not finishing stuff, and I don't care, honestly. If I get to play cars, I'm a happy dude. Like, it's all about playing cars and the journey and doing the YouTube. So many, like I haven't met a lot of yous, but a lot of new friends along the way and a lot of people on the same page. All right, let's have a look for this Jag door handle. I think I can see it already. Hey Red, I would sell a 390 big block. I have no great need for the 390 big block, sorry buddy, Chris, but I do appreciate the offer. But maybe someone else on here might be keen. There it is, right there, guys. That was easy, wasn't it? What else have we got here in the way of Jag excitement? I don't know what that's for, but we'll put that aside. Anyone that needs HR stuff, I've got a shitload that I'm going to sell soon. There's our other kick panel we were looking for. Some dirty old seat covers. Wonder if our other black bit of carpet is here. That must be it there. Is it? No, Holden floor mats. Some black vinyl, that might come in handy. We might even be able to use that black vinyl to cover the speaker thing and not actually run carpet, we'll run vinyl. What do you reckon? So there's our interior for our AU. The family, like with all the wood grain and stuff, and our leather seats. This is where all, yeah, stuff for Nicole's Subaru, the guard for the front of it. There's a new dash cluster. There's all sorts of stuff that I've bought to do the 09 Forester. So even though I'm not finishing stuff, I am doing stuff. Behind the scenes, there's a lot of stuff I buy and get, and I'm always looking for stuff. We'll get there, guys. You know, but if it's just about finished cars, you can just Google a car and look at a picture. It's about a journey, isn't it? Surely. Oh, that'll do me for now, I think. Oh, we need those bits that run down the pillar, don't we? I wonder where they are. Oh, I'm too old for this rubbish. There's that much crap here. Bloody insane. Leith was wrapped when he got to put all this stuff up here out of the way. I bet you. There's another washroom. Carpet. That looks like a rear carpet. There it is there. Clean that up. That's the one we want, I think. Yeah, there's a boot thing. Cool. Alright. I think that's enough to get us in and out of trouble. That one there's for the driver's side because it's got that big cutout piece. So we might be able to repair and clean that up a bit too. So we'll take that as well. Yeah. Alright. That's the result. It's bloody hot out here. Up here. Yeah, I found everything. There's extra bits too that I was looking for. So yeah. That's it, man. And I work big hours to even earn the little bit of money I do earn and then waste it on cars. But anyway, front runners and big fatties. Yeah, that's the sort of go we're looking for. So yeah, yellow and black will look good. Sweet. Watch out for the spiders. Oh, mate. I've lived in Australia my whole life. The spiders, honestly, is the least of my worries. I'm more worried about the rock that's in my boot right now. Yeah, so it's sounds like something's happening down there, guys. We'll go back down and have a look what he's doing with his big block, eh? I'll just sit this stuff at the top of the ladder and come back for later. You got issues down there, dude? Oh. Nothing a year in the tropics wouldn't fix? Alright, bear with me, guys. I'll climb back down this ladder And yeah, that's the result though. I'm happy with that. Where I went to pick up the other night, that convertible Corona thing, he had an RB30 there, and I almost scored it. But it's got barnacles. Oh, lucky we're rebuilding it. I paid $1,850 for that 460 big block with the auto complete. It's supposed to be a runner, but we have had it sitting. Yeah, it ran when it came out of the factory. I'm going to try and carry all this stuff down at the same time. If I make bad facial expressions, it's because I'm scared. Oh, hello. If I fall off this, make sure you hit the like button.
I'll hit the laugh button.
You'll hit the laugh button. I might put all that shit there on that shelf. Might do a bit of shelving. It's normally what Leith does, shelving. All I can say is, lucky the wheels have got a massive dish, because I wouldn't be able to put my foot in there otherwise. See? That's why you have a big dish on your back wheels, so that when you climb down the truck, you can get in there. It's in the front of the truck. I'll go and grab it. Oh, all right. Apparently there's issues for the thing. My friend Dad had a VN highway patrol package. It has a V8. I just copped it, but it's the same VN as Red's. Cool, awesome, man. Most people probably have never started or finished a car. I've met people that are still going after 15 years. It takes a crap load of money and time. Yeah, it's shows. Whoa, shit! Look at that. I didn't even notice. That's yeah. I think we are boring it looking at that one. Oh shit! Look at that one. That's definitely eaten into the bore. Oh. If I didn't have an engine shop and a Captain Letho, I'd be a bit worried. What do you reckon, guys? In between the seats, man. Just sitting in between the seats, and you'll be able to reach it from there. I took the shifter with me the other day to break an ignition, guys. Oh, bloody mess in it. Where is it? Bloody cameras and crap. Oh. You know you're in trouble when he wants you to get the big shifter. That buggy can go, guys, if anyone wants one. Found me drink. If anyone needs a sunroof for a VT, VX, VY. Yeah, so the buggy can go. I don't think we're ever going to touch it. Being realistic, it can go. Yeah. Righto. There you go. El Capitano, that's bad. I think we are boring it. What do you think?
What? Oh yeah, no, definitely. No doubt about it.
Yeah, the other side maybe, this side, yeah.
No.
No, if the other, what I mean is if this side was good, let's go the other way.
What?
Go the other way.
Yeah.
Because it was trying to push up through the rust.
Yeah, but this side's trying to push up through the rust as well, right?
How about I just shut up?
Yeah, how about you do that?
It's a deal.
Oh, sweet. We've got a runner. Oh, maybe not.
Look at it pushing the schmegma out the top.
Now, if I do this, at least it's going to be easy to try and
Pull apart, yeah.
get it wrong.
We don't want to just try and knock a few barnacles off. No, that's not going to go
No,
on.
hey, that's bloody good. I'm getting it past that. Yeah, no, it's going.
He's going to be a runner. Oh, it's actually cleaning it up, man. I reckon you could drive that.
Oh, I would, if I didn't care that much, I would actually start.
Yeah.
Yeah, full revolution.
Oh, she's ready to race, dude. That's actually...
It's not as bad as I thought.
Stop. Man, that might even hone up. It's not actually that bad.
Tell you what. Oh no. Hang on.
It'll still be better than a Barra. What's the other side like? I'll grab some rags.
I'm going to have to try and get the cap on the top, get the pistons out, so I might look at that.
Well, there you go, guys. She's brand new. I'm not. I bought this from an importer guy that he advertises in Just Parts magazine, and I'm not dirty on him at all. Like it's the deal I got. I'm stoked. Like I couldn't be happier. I've left. We've had this sitting for what? A year? Oh, a year, maybe a year and a half. So if when I got it, it just come into the country. If we had have done this then, it wouldn't have had the water sitting in the bores. It may have sat outside with a cover over it for a couple of days or something. So it might have got rained on our wash.
Yes, I know my butter wash home's too small, but I'm just trying to get the crap off it so I can get the pistons out without too much drama. I do have a proper stone hone if it comes to it. But
It's just tidying it up enough to be able to get it apart without causing any more damage and having to smash things with hammers. Doesn't want to have to hit the bottom of the rod with a hammer to get it to come out past the rusty bit. Get it apart, assess it, fix it all properly and put it back together. So what he's achieved there, guys, is just to get rid of, he's going to wipe it now, get rid of the barnacles. Maybe this car needs to be called Bill, Barnacle Bill.
yeah, we're boring it.
Boring it?
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, you can see the pitting in the bore. We're definitely going to have to bore it, guys. Which is...
It's not a bad thing because then I'll put flat tops in it so it doesn't have dish pistons.
Yeah. It'll just make it a better thing for us to play with, guys. So, hey, buddy. Lee's got another friend. We'll go back to the Jag. Read a couple of comments, maybe. Okay, as long as... Yeah. When you buy, the way you look at second-hand engines is that an engine never got pulled out of a car because the car was a good car. The engine got pulled out of a car because the car's rooted and it wasn't cost-effective to repair the car. So you just sort of have to cop what you cop when you buy a second-hand engine. Anyone that cries over buying a second-hand engine realistically drives me fucking mental, because if you wanted a perfect engine, you should have rebuilt it, which is what this is. Like, it would run, like you saw how it turned over. So if that had a starter motor on it and we stuck that in, it would have ran for sure. Like, it just may have ended up, the rust may have pushed the rings into the piston, okay, and then it might have, after a couple of heat cycles, they may have popped back out and come good. You could have sprayed some WD-40 down there to try and get it to come good. It would have ran. So yes, it was a runner, but they don't say it's going to run 10s. You know what I mean? Like, it wasn't that sort of engine. So, and for $1,850 with an auto, if the auto is rooted, then I'll be pissed. But even then, how pissed can I be? I just have to fix it. Like, not worth losing sleep over. It's not like I don't have 50 other projects that I can work on. I'm just getting all this Jag stuff down, guys, so I might leave that vinyl there up out of the way, just in case we want to use that later. So we got this piece here, that one, which is what we needed for, see we've put that side there together already, and this one's for this side here, so I've just got to clean that up. It's a bit of a shame that it's so dirty, but it'll clean up. I think it's actually slightly different colour. I might go and have a look in the Series 2 out the back and see what it actually has out there. Yeah, I don't know, we're getting there, guys, we're getting there, piece by piece. A piece from here and a piece from there. And this is our other black door handle, which is bloody awesome. Oh, it's got a little nick in it there. But I won't do that on there now because we're going to try and save that paint, aren't we? So, yep. he won't be long, guys, and we'll be back at the 460 again. I'm just going to try and clean this a bit and make it a bit nicer. Make sure it's as good as I remember. Isn't it crazy that I need like 5 cars to build one? I actually had a young mate message me this morning. He's up in Harvey Bay. He's a panel beater, and a guy's just done a deal with him to paint a car, and there's a Series 1 Jag, same as this. And he wanted to know if I wanted to buy it. And I actually, many years ago, I sold him his first car when he was a young bloke. So it's funny how things come full circle, eh? All right, that's going to be good. And that's what I was worried about, is that speaker cover there on the other one was actually rusty, whereas this one's not too bad. I can just give that a little touch up and she'll be fine. So we'll get stuck into that and fit that up today. That way I can have that other rear door finished and back together today with our timber on it. So that'll be good. So that's that door handle there. We'll put the window winder on and we'll see what we're going to do with these front ones. Don't know. I might be able to pull the chrome strip off actually of that one, modify the front so it actually fits. Modify the front here so it fits, pull the chrome strip off and sit the door trim on, and it might actually fit up properly anyway, and then put our timber across the top. Like it still might work for us, guys. See, it doesn't quite fit. It's a little bit long here. I'd probably be better off. No, I'd be better off taking it off here, because when you open the door, you see this back section, and then I can still screw that to the top. So we've got our timber. I'll have to sit the two together and sit this. This is the old one. It's just a lot lower, isn't it? That's going to sit too high if I run that. I reckon I'm down to fixing this, to be honest. Oh, I am absolutely positive that by the end of the weekend, I'll have it all sorted and it'll be looking sweet. So, Leith just laughed. What, you think I'm going to just have an unfinished project hanging around, do you?
No, just looking sweet, It's actually come up better than I thought it would, even with the black vinyl paint crap.
Yeah, I'm not a real fan of the black vinyl paint, but how much money do you throw at it? Down the track.
I got 20 cents in my pocket, I'll throw that at it really hard.
Down the track, depending on what it's like, I may look at doing door trims properly. But if they're serviceable and the black stays on there, and it's fine. But the kids are going to get in and out of it.
Yeah, so you're going to have kids and all sorts of crap in there. You'll end up putting car parts in it and shit. So.
Yeah, bags of cement, dried up secretions. All right, I'll put a turbo on it. Yeah, there's a turbo. It's in the box right there for the Jag. So yeah, my 9-second 9.6E had a good run with an XJ6 Jag a few days ago. My way to work, so there's a little bit of difference to look forward to when the Jag's done. So what have you got? A 9.6E. 9-second. What was in the Jag for the Jag to keep up with a 9-second car? Like, I'm not kidding myself that thing in that form would be nowhere near a 9-second car. But anyway, cool. More horsepower, that's it. We're both legends, NZ Gearhead said. I can't dispute that, mate, at all. There's one bloke that will, but he's blocked, so don't worry about him. More dribble than text to face. Yeah. It's all been sort of deleted now, but yeah. All right. Yes, alrighty. Sorry, just messages coming through, guys. It's hard when you can't just play cars. I might need old mate's 390 now after seeing those bores. No, they're fine. We'll just we got this. Look, I'll show you. There we go. Boring bar, done, easy. This is our, look at the size of that valve facer compared to that little one that I just bought. Like, it's massive and old and worn out, whereas that other little one's good. Head bench, mill, and yeah, we've got everything here to do hardened inserts and all that sort of stuff for old cars like this too, unleaded. There's everything you need really. Like, That's a pressure test bench for pressure testing cylinder heads. And yeah, so everything's here to rebuild it. There's a conrod oven there. We've got everything. But yeah, so it's not the end of the world. And Leith's been doing it for over 20 years. So at the end of the day, it's just part of. What do you want me to do?
Just need to lift the front of the motor a bit, or push it back. So, yep, there you go. So, that's when the crap comes out of it now. Oh, I really should try. Yeah, but it's got coolant in it.
Hang on. Yeah.
That's not happening anyway.
I think that water in the ball was our fault.
No, I don't.
No?
No. No way.
G'day, Roman. We're all good, mate. We're trying to get this big block done, and I'm playing a bit of jag in between, so it's all happening. This sump is the one we bought, obviously, to build this motor, and these are Rod Shop. I'm pretty sure these were Rod Shop ones, were they? The mounts? Rod Shop mounts, and just a sump from Summit. But yeah, when I bought the sump, it had windage tray and stuff in it, but it didn't. Got to make a pickup for it as well, or buy one. But it's just all part of it. We've just got to keep poking along and see where we end up. Yeah, the water's coming through the carby because I can't see a gasket blown anywhere.
You don't know if they've washed it up before it went into quarantine.
Yeah. Got a nice big valve, but
I guess it is. Yeah, it's a good one.
yep.
For now, anyway. But it's good. All the valves are still proud. There's no burnt valves. There's none of the tips of the valves are mushroomed or anything like that. So they're all going to be usable, even if I put guides in there. But no, to me,
To me, it's already been pulled apart, so the guides will hopefully be good.
So, and they're actually reasonably clean under there.
They may have been redone. See how the valves are sitting up, guys? Like, as the valves wear, they sink into the head, and you end up with thin spots, and then it blows through the valve like that, and you end up with a burnt valve.
Especially if they're running, if it's an early engine running on unleaded, because they don't have hardened inserts or tough rided valves or anything like that. So anything that runs on an early engine, if you're going to run on unleaded, you realistically should get hardened inserts put in there so that doesn't happen. Or you can use an upper cylinder lube if you're that fine, but
just bloody
a lot of people still do.
Yeah.
But yeah, we'll just make it right.
No worries, Scotty T. Welcome, mate. I hope you enjoy what's going on. There's always a big mixture of all sorts of stuff. We don't sort of...
Big mixture of projects not getting done?
Yeah. If you're into 100 projects and nothing getting finished, come and join in. We're your man.
We're your man?
He's your man and I'm not your man. I'm not your girl either. I identify as a block of cheese. No, it's sort of really tangy.
Yeah, probably more savoury.
Yeah, it's more savoury than sweet, but yeah. It sounds like he had a 2J. Oh, wow, okay. In the Jag, chance. Screamer. Well, there you go. But yeah, you can get them going. Like anything though, it's just time and money. Yeah, today we did talk about putting a 1 or 2J in that, but then couldn't see any reason of doing an engine swap when the Jag motor is going to be so cool. And not only that, a lot of the g'day Patrick, how are you, buddy? A lot of the Barra guys won't like it too much if they only just beat us with their $30,000 Barra.
I don't think it's going to be like that. Like it'll beat a lot of the
Stock ones.
Well, not necessarily stock, but like standard turbo and stuff like that. Yeah, with just a flash tune and all that sort of crap. Like all these ones with big turbos,
No.
planets, fucking aftermarket ECUs and shit like that, they're always going to beat it. But
Yep.
for a stock engine with very similar bolt-ons, the Jag will give it a damn good run for its money. You gotta remember, like,
And be a
it is
shitload
slightly
cooler.
Bigger. The cylinder head on that Jag would probably flow better than the barrow head, and that's where you make horsepower, is cylinder head flow. And they are a bucket shim cylinder head. There's no rockers. It's basically just cam straight on a bucket shim. So you got better valve train stability. There's a lot of things that the Jag motors have got going for them. That's why they've kept building them for so long. They're just a bloody good engine. So it's not going to be the killer of all barrows or anything like that, but it is going to give a lot of the ones that people think are fast a really good run for their money. So, but look at that one, just 1 horsepower Heroes of Southern. That's 2,200 horsepower. That's just insane. And who knows how much? And I think it's a chick's car too. But who knows how much she spent?
Is that billet block and everything, or is it actually a barrel block?
It'd be a grout field block and all that sort of stuff like this. Yeah. So I don't know. I haven't read up on it yet. But I just saw it on the Summoners thing. But,
I wouldn't waste my time reading up on it. It's not something I can ever afford. All right, it looks very clean under here.
It's always good to know what people are doing to make things stronger
that's
and
true.
better and all that sort of stuff. It's not all about the barrow, it's just about the technology that's gone into it.
Yeah.
And the guys that build that stuff, obviously...
I'll try and grab a torch so we can see down into here a bit better, guys. I can see in there, but I can see on the camera that it's a bit hard for you guys to see. But I had some... I did have some little torches under here. Do you know where any of those little there's one. These were $2 the other day at Super Cheap. Bloody good.
It has had at least rings in it at one stage.
Okay.
But they are numbered. As you know, most boards are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, not 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So yeah, I'll probably get some ARP rod bolts for it. And we'll just balance those rods. Basically, to balance them, you just take a bit of weight off the end cap there, get the big ends all the same size, the little ends all the same size. I'll weigh the pistons, get all them all the same weight, which will be good enough for what we're going to do.
That barrow had been de-stroked apparently.
I had it? Oh, okay.
Yeah, so it's been balanced inside as well because that drill.
Yeah, I don't know if that's factory, but it doesn't look dirty. It looks like it has.
Yeah, it looks like clean.
But nothing else is balanced in there, so no, I'd say that's factory.
But yeah, nothing's bad in here, guys. To me, I can't see any cracks in. There's no skirts broken off the bottoms of pistons. The cam looks like it's got all its lobes from what I can see, which doesn't really matter because it's going anyway. I'm trying to show you the best I can, guys, but it's a bit hard.
Yep. Yeah, actually not bad. Made in USA. Had a guy a while ago and he saw a Made in USA sticker on the back of a car and he's like, what's USA? I'm like, what do you mean? He goes, it says Made in USA. USA, you dick. Like, it was actually quite funny to me at the time. He was a young fella. He did this.
How do we know the size of the cam in the 460? We don't. You'd have to measure when the heads were on.
I know what size it is, not big enough.
You'd have to measure, once it's out, you can measure it with verniers, can't you, to get the...
Yeah, you can get the lift and everything, but yeah, duration, that's a little bit hard. But I'd say it'd be no more than 420 lift, and they're probably like 200 out, 50, like...
Yeah, it's just a stock truck motor. They come out of like an 86 model F350, F250 over in the States, full smog motor with all the pollution gear and shit on it. So it'd just be stock cam and...
Definitely enough aftermarket about it. Yes, it has had a re-ring at some stage, most probably. Well, it definitely has been in part.
Yeah.
But yeah, apart from that, it would be a dead stocking.
Yeah, it's nothing special, but we will make something fun out of it. And I'm sure you guys are going to enjoy the progress of it, the putting it together as cheap as possible, while still making it fairly stout. And then as money presents itself, upgrading the heads and the cam and that sort of stuff to make it go. And then probably have to look at the auto. And I don't think we'll play with diff gears because we have a true track centre for this and 323 gears for the back of it already. So yeah. Oh, bro, don't start with the barrel love, dude. Yes, we know people love barrows. Yes, they make massive horsepower, but yes, you need a big wallet. End of story.
People like Volvos as well.
People like, yeah, it's it, eh? It's, yeah. Yes, it is awesome, that thing, but the money, for me, it's money spent for what it is and what enjoyment you're going to get. And the massive money spent on the Barra, I don't see a lot of enjoyment for the longevity of that motor because, yes, they go well for a long time, for a while, but they don't last. This thing will run forever. Like, yeah. But anyway, that's just, it's, yeah. Oh, Christ. Barras.
Barras are good, but it's not for everyone.
Are we changing it? What's this say? Yeah, the cam's definitely getting changed. Deathwings, it's getting a large hydraulic. I think you picked one out, didn't you?
Yeah.
What was it? Can you remember?
I was just like 500 left and like 230 at 50. Nothing over the top. We like 1800 to 50, like 500, 6 grand.
Yeah, these are a torquey motor. They're not a high revving motor,
Yeah.
but
When we do the hydraulic roller, that'll be a totally different thing.
it's going to
Problem
be.
is though, like with these cylinder heads, there's only so much lift I can give them because of how much the valve will go down before the retainer hits the guide and all that sort of stuff. I don't want to have to machine all that and spend heaps of time and effort on it. All I want to do is recalm them, maybe give them the slightest little bolt job, just behind the valves there, look like a little bit of a port. And that's all I want to do to them. I don't want to get too carried away. They're never going to be as good as I want. I want to get something with a smaller chamber size, and plus, now we've got to do pistons. I'll put flat tops in it, and hopefully get it up. If I can get it 10.5 or 11 to 1, it's going to be stout as like with the hydraulic roller. I'll hopefully be about 9.5 or 10 with the small hydraulic in it. I don't want it too big because we end up with too much cylinder pressure, and yeah, it'll end up picking its ass out. So yeah.
Just got to talk up just a touch.
Why? This is how I talk.
I know, but you're on the camera now. Once the camera turns off,
Turn volume up.
you're a knob. See what I have to deal with, guys.
No, but like,
He hates all my projects.
I don't want to stand here and have to talk like that.
All the Barra talk is making me hungry.
Barra talk is making me sick.
My mate's got an XJ6 Jag, same motor as yours, and he runs 10 seconds with 100 shot of NOS. He had some work done to it. Well, there you go.
Yeah,
100 shots, so that it's probably a 12, 13 second car with nothing. So, yeah. We've tried the microphone thing before, and doing what we do, it's just painful. It's yeah. I'm pretty sure like this phone's brand new, S10, so it's it picks up most things. The camera's not too bad. We do what we can. We'll check out this cam bearing, guys. Crank bearing, sorry, main bearing, conrod bearing, and then we'll probably pull the pin for the day so I can get some work done.
And the crank's mint.
Sweet. That's where the expense comes in. If the crank was fucked, it's almost throw it away and buy another one.
If the crank was bugged when you're putting a
stroker kit in it, yeah.
You'd be making it 500 plus cubes.
And that's what happens, guys. Like probably that barriers we're just talking about. That's probably what happened. They had it, it blew up, and then
you just make more horsepower with less stroke and something like that.
But you go to rebuild something and pull it apart, and it ends up escalating.
The stroke ratio is probably pretty crap on them for the sort of RPM they want to get out of it. So they would have de-stroked it so the rod stroke ratio was better. And yeah, in that way it allows you to...
Or you can just run a big block and not worry about it. And then it's just a fucking monster. What's that?
I think no really. It doesn't matter now, I'm not using the pistons, so... I really should have bits of hose on the rod bolts.
Just protect the crank.
Yeah.
We'll pull this one out for you guys, show you it, and then we'll pull the pin so we can set ourselves up properly to... You all right?
Oh yeah, it's hard to get past the rust. There we go.
How much wear is on the pistons? They're a pretty heavy piston. I'm glad we're replacing them.
No, they're actually not too bad. 7.5 litre. I wonder if they're oversized. Might just buff the top quickly and have a look.
So he's just going to clean off the top of the piston, because generally on the top of a piston, if it's 20 over or 30 or 60 over, it'll have 0.20 or 0, you know what I mean, for 20, 30 thou over. So he's just going to check that, so then we know what size pistons we're going to have to buy. We can't bore it till the pistons turn up because you actually measure each piston and bore the bore to that size, because sometimes they can be slightly out. And yeah. I've got to go through here soon and hang a heap of lights and actually go through and make this area a lot more user friendly. Now we're moving into the cylinder heads a lot further. Thanks, Steph and Paul. That sounds bloody cheap, eh? Yeah, look, this one come from over there. That's why they must import them here, because we didn't get them over here, really. They're just not plentiful. We have a lot of 302s and 351s, but not really big block stuff over in Australia. But yeah. Just standard bore? All right,
Yeah,
sweet.
standard bore, so they're factory pistons. So yeah, it's just had a re-ring at one stage as well.
Big block, the green Jag, maybe smaller blower for next year's summer nuts. Now, I'm not being rude, okay, but it's got a small block in it, and it's got a 671 blower, and it runs, and it drives, and it goes okay, and I've got 50 other projects. Why would I pull that apart and put a big block in it? It just doesn't make any sense. It just doesn't make any sense, and it's grey, not green. But yeah, it's where's the money going to come from for another big block and another blower and another and another and another? It's just, yeah, anyway.
Standard as well, so looking good.
Okay, so everything seems standard. Bearings are standard, guys. Build Lance Bulldog. What's a Lance Bulldog? Isn't that a tractor? No, Lance Bulldog. I think they're a tractor, aren't they?
I have no idea.
Don't you like ploughing fields?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, it's my favourite pastime.
Yeah.
When I'm not here, I'm not finishing projects. Alright.
All right.
You get the rest of it.
All right, cool. All right. Righto, guys. Thank you very much for joining in. Okay, so at the end of this, it looks like we're definitely boring the big block, the 460 big block. We'll probably be going 20 over.
Yeah, 40.
Be 40 over. Okay, apparently pitting's worse than I thought then. Okay, the crank looked good, the bearings look good, so we don't have to replace crank or rods or anything like that. We'll look at rods depending on pricing and depending on what Lee thinks when they come out, but I don't think we'll be chasing them. Obviously a ARP stud kit, because you'd be crazy not to do that. And yeah, clean up on the heads, you'll recondition the heads, do a small bowl job, port job on them, because down the track we are going to be changing them to a reasonable set of aluminium heads and a big roller. So the game plan is to get this going in this form as a cheap thing to show you guys, if you spend $1,000 odd on parts for a 460, this is what it's going to go like and this is what it's going to do. And then when you throw a heap of money at it, this is how you liven it up. So it should be a good, good sort of game to play. Letho's pretty keen for this one too. So yeah, I'll have my Jag going, he can have the Fairlane and we'll go have some fun. Just because it would have been cool, but... Yeah. Hoping you might have said, I've got one in the back. No, I haven't got any big blocks, dude. No big block Chevs here. Leith would love to do something with the big block Chev, but just have to wait and see what comes in. But anyway, Luke, I do have a good Series 2 XJ6 out the back with no rust in it. That silver one I've been pulling interior parts out of. If you've got a big block dude and a blower, that would be a perfect car because it has no rust. And it would be a good project if you want to build a big block blown one. Only if I could fit a 302 in my Escort. You can if it's a Windsor, Jake. That's what you want, because they're smaller. Lance Bulldog. I think I've read everyone's questions. 2-stroke diesel German 1-cylinder tractor. Yeah, no. Yeah. I know nothing about tractors. I know that people do farming with them.
Tractoring things.
They do tractoring. I got a tractor. How about we do that one? Just there, look at that. It's a mad tractor. It's got concrete in the wheels. It's hard as. Yeah, no. Sorry, dude. Tractors aren't just not my... Definitely not something. Boats are a stretch, aren't they, Lee? Like, boats are a stretch for us. But we are looking forward to...
Hovercrafts, though. Oh.
I said to Leith the other day, with the boat out the back, I said we should get that prop out before summer finishes so we can take it out. And he goes, does it really make any difference whether it's winter? Because it's not like we're going to go skiing. We just want to go out and make some noise. So we can just wear jackets. Who cares? We're just going to drive the boat around. It's not like we're going to do boating stuff.
It's not,
Yeah, it's
got nothing to do with summer activities. It's the fact that it's just like driving a car, but you're on water.
yeah. It's just going to be cool to play with the Hemi. But yeah, the slam. Sorry.
Big water handy. That's black.
All right, guys. All right. Sorry about Dickhead last night. I was just trying to work out who he was, but obviously that didn't work. And I'm sorry to anyone that got offended by him. What do you do? We're going to get him, guys. Thank you very much for tuning in this morning, guys. We will have more Jag in the next day or so, probably tomorrow. I'll be back over here working on it. Leith's going to get this apart now so we can order parts this week. And the Fairlane will start moving forward. Once this is apart and parts are ordered, we can start on the paint on that thing. Someone made a comment about wrapping the Fairlane. We're old, so we paint things.
You don't need to wrap it. Why wrap it when I can just paint it? Like,
Yeah, no, it's
that's money.
yeah,
Money you don't have, so I'll just paint it.
yeah. We're old, so we paint stuff. Something may get wrapped down the track, but it won't be that. That's for sure. It's old.
I'll pretty wrap with this motor.
All right. If you haven't liked, please like. It helps in the algorithm and maybe moves things forward. We've had a lot of people joining the Kingatow Parts Finder page. We will be back Wednesday night. It probably won't be in the same format. I'll probably be here working on the Jag, but we will do shirt giveaways on Wednesday night for the Parts Finder Live. Yeah, so the way the Parts Finder works, guys, is if you're in Sydney and you need a part for something a little bit different that you can't find, put a shout out. I'm in Sydney. I need a puffle valve for my Fritzenberger pus bucket. And then the dude goes, I've got a 72 pus bucket with 2 Fritzenberger burgers on it. And yeah, let's hook up and yeah, so we try and put this together. It's not about me selling parts. It's about you guys selling your parts to other Kingatow watches. Anyway, see you.